Happy Monday, everybody. It's the day before election. Woohoo! So exciting. I've been trying to blog for a while now, and I had an idea, and it just keeps getting shot because, I don't know, I have computer trouble, So, I'm doing this on the iPad and a little video blog. Hey, why not? Um, so I was gonna update like I always do and just tell y'all about life and such and all these things. And I actually had stuff to share, so here goes. First of all, clean chest. So exciting. Taking a shower is like going to a day spa. It's so nice. Oh my gosh. When you can't wash your hair in the shower, it's just really not fun at all or relaxing. It's just stressful. So showering has been going good, and it's weird to be without a port, and sometimes it kind of scares me just because of where I've been, and I've needed my port, and now I don't. Praise the Lord. So anyways, moving on. I see my doctor usually about every week, every 2 weeks, my naturopath in Palo Cedro. And this week I went to go see him and had good news because my mom happened to fly down to Orange County, where she's from, to help her sister clean out the house that they grew up in, because my grandmother, who is now 93, has moved from her gigantic Orange County house into like a board and care home, and it's really nice, and it's only my grandma and the caretaker lady, who is a doll, and so that's going well, and everything's kind of settling there, but it's, you know, it just kind of rattles the family when something different has to happen, you know. So my mom left, and as much as it was dramatic for her to go down and, you know, do all this stuff and try to clean out the house that she grew up in, it was dramatic for me because I was here by myself for the most part. I mean, my dad and Eric are here, but, you know, my mom makes my meals. She gives me my shots. She gets my pills for me every morning, noon, evening, and bedtime. And she wasn't going to be here for like 4 days. And so I did pretty good. Besides starving at some points, I did pretty good. And the only reason why I was starving is because I was trying my best to stay on my diet, and it's hard to do that, but I think I did pretty good. So this is what I told my doctor when I went into my appointment. I was like, I'm still alive. Isn't that impressive? My mom left and I'm still alive. And he was like, wow, you're turning into a normal girl. And I'm like, I know. How weird is that? It's weird for me. So, as I'm telling him how normal I am, that sounds bad, he prints up these papers every week for me, this little pamphlet. I hope you can see this, the light. It's kind of weird in here. But, he prints up this whole packet of stuff. I give him my saliva every week, and he puts it into this crazy machine and comes out with these charts, and he can pretty much see how I'm doing via these charts. Even if I was mute, he'd know how I was doing. And it's kind of bizarre, but it's very cool because I'm tired of being pricked, you know, and doctors just love to hurt you, and it got old so fast. So anyway, I give him my spit, pretty painless. And so, let's see, every week, excuse me, he comes up with something like this. And this is kind of my energy flow. And it sounds very new agey, what we're doing and everything. But it's working, so whatever. Say what you will. And these are just kind of my energy patterns, and it's weird when I don't sleep at all. This one is like skyrocketing, and when I'm just plain old sick, this one is just sky high. And he can tell all this from this little piece of paper. And he explains it to me, and I'm like, wow. For the first time in 9 years, I found a doctor who understands what the heck is going on in my body. And it's bizarre, but it's exciting nonetheless. Thanks. Too many papers. So anyway, okay, this isn't the page that I even wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this page. The little blue man. And this little blue man was what I looked like 6 months ago. Dead. I came in to see my doctor at the very beginning of April, and to tell you the honest truth, I don't even remember that appointment. I was like so far gone in the world of pain, and from what my doctor explained to me here, at the very top there's this giant red line, and it says adrenal glands, and then mitochondria, and then thyroid. So anyway, if your adrenals and your thyroid aren't working, you're dying. And the mitochondria here, I'm trying to think back to chemistry, but they are the cell within your cell. Every single cell in your body. And when this lights up the way it does, it was pretty much saying that all my mitochondria had gone to sleep. They were preparing my body to die, and that's what it looks like on paper. That I'm a dead girl walking. And he saw this and wasn't too sure if he could get me back. This guy, his name is Stephen Davis, and he works in Palo Cedro. He has cured people with cancer. He's cured people with Lyme. He's cured people with regular sinus, flu, cold, and allergies, and everything under the sun. And why we never thought of going to him before, you know, it's beyond us. But the Lord led him to us. Led him to us. That would be interesting. But us to him, you know, right there when I was thinking I wasn't going to be here too much longer, and wasn't really expecting to be healed by this guy who just, you know, had me spit in a cup. Because Western medicine tells you that you have to get an MRI, and then you have to go in a CAT scan, and then they have to take 30 vials of your blood, and then they have to shove a tube up your butt, and then they have to put one down your throat so you can't breathe. And then, what else do they do? A few more MRIs, and then they make you pee in a cup 10 times, and then do the hokey pokey. And then they come up with nothing. So, I did that for 9 years, and now I spit in a cup, and I get results like this. My spit tells him exactly what is happening, and it is beyond me, because I don't understand energy medicine, but this guy is a brilliant, brilliant mind, and I guess some of us don't really understand it, and I don't understand it, and you don't understand how I am sitting up in a chair right now with no ice on my head, and talking and breathing and being a part of regular life, and now you're telling me that you only spit in a cup, and this is what's happening, and too many ands. I can't explain it, but the Lord is good, and He sent us to Dr. Davis, and greater plans come out of what the Lord has. Another thing that Dr. Davis is using are these aura exploration patches, and when he showed me this one, I was like, go freaking figure. Right there it says Lyme disease. These patches are made specifically for people with Lyme disease, and it kills the bug. Let me show you. They're just these little things. There's 5 of them left in this packet, and put them on the left side of your body, and you start to feel magically better. Another thing I can't explain, but my doctor shows me pictures of your aura, and I always thought your aura was just something that Amy Poehler talks about on Baby Mama, you know, reading your aura. And my aura didn't look very good a few months ago, but now I'm seriously a new woman. And I don't get it. But I thought I would share these few things with you guys so that you could maybe have a tiny bit more understanding, because, I mean, I see this guy every week and I don't understand it, but, you know, it's just, I don't know, a little bit of detail that I couldn't write on my blog because my blog wasn't cooperating. And, happy news. My doctor doesn't want to see me for another month. I know, he's trying to get rid of me. But, that means that I don't need him. And that's pretty incredible. Incredible, and it's weird to get used to not seeing a doctor like every day of my life is, you know, it's just, it's been normal for me, and this is not normal. The other day, Eric and I walked around Dog Island Park taking pictures of our beautifully pregnant friend. Dog Island Park, for those of you who aren't in Red Bluff, is not an island filled with dogs, because that's what I thought it was when I moved to Red Bluff. But it's just this park full of drug addicts, and now there's a frisbee golf thing there. I've never done it, but it attracts some very odd people, and we thought we were going to get killed at one point in our maternity photos. This poor girl. So, anyways, but isn't that amazing? I walked through a park. I don't know, probably in all, it was probably like a quarter of a mile or something. I don't know. It's weird. Just a year ago, we were in that park, and I was with my family. We were taking our Christmas photos, and I was in a wheelchair. And when I got home from that, I was exhausted from riding in the wheelchair. And here, 11 months later, I'm walking through it on my 2 feet, taking photos, chasing my sister around, who moves at such a rapid pace. So, anyways, I just figured, here's a little update, and it didn't turn out to be so little, because 11 minutes and 52 seconds and going. So anyway, there was other stuff that I wanted to talk about, but it's a bit too long. So, anyways, I will bid you all adieu from my bedroom, my Christmas bedroom. I have my Christmas chain up there. I'm not even sure how many days it is, but, you know, that chain is too short. I need to decorate my house. So, I love you all. Thank you for praying for me. I mean, this is all of the grand stuff and all exciting stuff that I told you. I still have rough days. I mean, yesterday I totally crashed from having so many activities this week. But, you know, it's not really comparable to where we were 6 months ago. So, anyways, I'll try to update again soon. But, in the meantime, stay classy.